We continue our look at business books for the compliance professional by looking at books on communications. This is Tom Fox, and welcome to the Sunday Book Review. The Sunday Book Review is a book review where I curate 4 books on a specific topic for the compliance professional or the business executive. I know you'll enjoy it. What skills can a compliance officer learn from a communications specialist? Find out today. We begin with Made to Stick by Heath and Heath. Why Some Ideas Survive and Others Die. As Mark Twain once observed, a lie can get halfway around the world before the truth even gets its boots on. His observation rings true. Urban legends, conspiracy theories, and bogus news stories circulate effectively, but what makes them stick? In this book, the authors look at the anatomy of ideas and explain why, what makes ideas stickier, such as applying the human principle scale, the Velcro theory of memory, and creating curiosity gaps. Made to Stick will transform the way you communicate. It's a fast-paced story of success stories and failures, and provocative, eye-opening, and often surprisingly funny. Shows us the vital principles of winning ideas. Next up, Say It Well by Szuplat. As a former White House speaker, she helped craft hundreds of speeches for President Obama. But when it came to speaking herself, she was racked by fear. In this book, the author shares the life-changing lessons she learned from President Obama, one of the greatest speakers of all time, and how she applied these techniques to make herself a better speaker, such as tips for overcoming stage fright, better practices using AI, attention-grabbing openings, framing techniques, scientifically proven ways to inspire people to action. In sharing this journey in her own voice, the author will help you find yours. Next up, Brief. Make a Bigger Impact by Saying Less by Joseph McCormack. The only way to survive in business is to be a lean communicator. Busy executives expect you to respect and manage their time more effectively. You'll need to do groundwork to make your message tight and to the point. The average attention span has shrunk from 12 seconds in 2000 to 8. So throw them a lifeline and be brief. The author tackles the challenges of inattention, interruptions, and impatience that every professional faces. He will provide you an approach which he calls brief, or background relevance information, ending and follow-up, simplifying the communication process. Brief will help you gain the muscle you need to eliminate wasteful words and stand out from the rest. And our final book is Smart Brevity, The Power of Saying More with Less by VandeHei and Mike Allen and Roy Schwartz. Brevity is confidence. Brevity is light. Fear is length. These are the guiding principles of Smart Brevity. In this book, readers will learn how to say more with less in virtually any format. They also share communication lessons through decades of experiences in the media. The guiding principle is a communication formulation built by Axios journalists to prioritize essential information and news, explain its impact, and deliver it in a concise and visible format. Now, the co-founders of Axios have come up with essentially elements of style that you can use in your communication. As a compliance professional moves from 2025 to literally 2030 and mid-century and beyond, having brevity with an effective, concise message is even more important. I hope you'll check out one or more of these books, and I hope you'll join us again next week. I'm proud to announce the latest podcast in production in the Compliance Podcast Network is our next season of Adventures in Compliance, how Sherlock Holmes informs your compliance program, in which I dissect the 4 novels of Sherlock Holmes. If you want to upgrade your compliance, check out the Compliance Tip of the Day, the Gold Award-winning compliance podcast, which gives you 1 tip with 3 key takeaways of something you can do each day at little or no cost to improve your compliance program. But speaking of books, if you like something new and different, check out the Compliance Kids series on Amazon.com, which explains compliance through the eyes of children. If you have a category of books you'd like explored on the Sunday Book Review, please shoot me an email at tfox@tfoxlaw.com. The Sunday Book Review is a production of the award-winning Compliance Podcast Network.
This podcast is a part of the C-Suite Radio Network. For more top business podcasts, visit c-suiteradio.com.